there lived a kind and humble woman named Zainab. Known for her generosity and wisdom, Zainab was beloved by all who knew her. She spent her days tending to her small garden and helping her neighbors, but her greatest joy came from sharing the honey she harvested from her beehives. The honey was renowned not just for its sweetness, but for its subtle, magical flavor, which seemed to bring comfort and happiness to those who tasted it. One day, news reached the village of a grand competition being held in the nearby city of Baghdad. The competition sought to find the finest honey in the land, and the winner would receive a handsome reward and the honor of being named the royal beekeeper. The village buzzed with excitement, and Zainab's friends and neighbors encouraged her to enter the competition. Though hesitant at first, Zainab agreed, feeling that it was an opportunity to share her honey with a wider audience. She carefully selected the finest jars of honey, each filled with the golden nectar that had been lovingly produced by her bees. With her jars packed securely, she set off for Baghdad. As Zainab arrived at the grand competition, she was awestruck by the scale of the event. Stalls were set up showcasing honey from all over the region, each one more elaborate than the last. Zainab's humble display, with its simple wooden table and cloth cover, seemed modest in comparison. She felt a pang of doubt, but was determined to present her honey with grace. The judging began, and the panel of esteemed judges tasted honey from various stalls, discussing and debating among themselves. When it was Zainab's turn, she watched nervously as the judges sampled her honey. The room fell silent as they tasted the golden liquid, their faces reflecting a range of emotions from surprise to delight. After much deliberation, the head judge, a venerable man with a long white beard, stood up to announce the winner. In our search for the finest honey, we have encountered many exceptional samples. However, one jar has touched us with its remarkable flavor and the story behind it. Zainab's heart raced as the judge continued. This honey is not only sweet, but carries a depth of warmth and kindness. It is clear that it was made with love and care. The winner of the Royal Beekeeper competition is Zainab of the village near the hills. The crowd erupted in applause as Zainab approached the stage, her cheeks flushed with both pride and humility. She accepted the award and the prize with grace, thanking the judges and the audience for their recognition. The head judge then took a moment to speak to the crowd. The true magic of Zainab's honey lies not just in its taste, but in the spirit of generosity and kindness that it represents. Zainab's honey is a reflection of her heart, a reminder that the simplest acts of love can create something truly extraordinary. With her prize in hand and her heart full, Zainab returned to her village. The villagers celebrated her triumph with a grand feast, and Zainab shared the story of her journey with them. She spoke of the judges' comments and the reminder that the true value of her honey lay in the love and care she had put into it. From that day forward, Zainab's honey became a symbol of the village's spirit, a reminder that even the smallest acts of kindness can leave a lasting impact. The story of Zainab and her drop of honey spread far and wide, inspiring others to infuse their own lives with generosity and love.